Buckle up, Buttercup. We got a new tour here at Boho Vans, and it's on a 159 ProMaster. Name is Buttercup. We got the murdered out Ram logo. This is a 26. It's got the black wheels. My favorite color, the ceramic gray, is awesome. It's got that matte finish. It's great. You guys ready for a tour? Let's start with a new feature. Let's call this a drop-down table. Just with some simple magnets and piano hinges, we all of a sudden have an outdoor table. Clients wanted to be able to put an induction stove and have their morning coffee outside. And we also were able to supplement it with an outlet. So induction stove can sit right on here, plug it right in, have your coffee. You can use this for anything you want. Boombox, charge your phones. Cool little nifty feature. We are now offering it. Let us know if you want one. Come on inside. Already, just displaying how much storage we have. I had all these overhead cabinets open, and you can just see the crazy amount of storage in this layout. 19, 20 feet long on the exterior, a little bit smaller in the interior, but all of this storage. This doesn't include the garage, which you'll see, but I'm just getting tired shutting all these overhead cabinets. Cool benefit to this layout, we call this the King Canyon. It's defined more or less by this dinette I'm sitting at. So we have our face-to-face dinette behind the driver. Put your black table in between. Very importantly, you guys are just waiting, just holding your breath, just waiting for the moment when I release and show you the toilet. And this toilet is our preferred spot in this layout. It's a Laveo dry flush toilet. It's like a diaper genie for adults. And what I like about this position is when you're using this, you're staring straight out the door at wherever you're parked. You're not in some dim lit garage on a Wednesday afternoon, you know, in Phoenix. You're out at the Tetons or at the Grand Canyon. That's the toilet. This is our favorite setup. We do compost, we do cassette. This is our favorite, Laveo dry flush. Right next to it, 3-tiered pull-out pantry, counter space. Counter space. Wherever we can stick it. Counter space. When this isn't being used as a sink, counter space. Let's see what it looks like as a sink. So let's drop this down. And I can just fire up the water pump, boom, and the water heater. We're carrying about 39 gallons of water on board. When I turn on the water pump, I'm gonna see how much water I have left in the tank. Clients are picking this van up tomorrow, so we got a full tank ready to go for them. Just like at home, draw it closer, nice and hot, pull it back for cold. It's like home on wheels. We've said this many times. Turn that off when we're done. Also in the kitchen, drawers. Remotes. A couple things above the bed. We have our remote for our fan, max air fan, push, pull, like 20 different speed settings. This thing will just shut when it's raining, so go hiking, leave that air flowing. 12 volt Dinette RTX. This allows you to change the temperature while you're just lying in bed. Very efficient, we love those. Right below it, our preferred fridge, NRX 115S by Dometic, our fridge freezer combo. And you know what? I'm gonna turn this on. We recommend turning your fridge on 24 hours before you leave. It's probably gonna get cold in 2 hours, but can't hurt to turn it on. Very efficient, barely draws any amps. We love those fridges. And next to it, move some cushions out of the way. More drawers, and a little cubby hole. Hard to see, but over here we actually have a wardrobe, so there's a hanger inside here, and you can hang a shirt. You can sleep in a van, you can take a shower, and you can pop out looking all fresh in your suit. No one will ever know you're sleeping in a van. To make it easier to get into the bed, we have this little step, but of course, there's storage underneath. You can access the garage from inside as well. We're gonna show you the garage in a moment. Lots of power down there. Power for days. We don't have one control station where every light and every button, every feature and every control is on one panel. Call it here. I'm talking to you other van builders. We build it more like a house. You're gonna have a light switch and an outlet on one side that makes sense intuitively. Hey, light for light switch on this side of the van, light for light switches on this side of the van. We want it to feel like a home. We're not on a spaceship, right? This is a home on wheels. Next to the bed, we have reading lights. Full-size bed with windows, window covers from Van Made Gear. No hardware needed, all magnetic. And then we have a heater that's tied into the fuel tank of the van. And we have our monitor. This shows us our draws and how much power we have left on our batteries, which we'll show you in a minute. And, oh, I had this on for a little bit. We have a Starlink mounted on the roof. We recommend the Mini. pretty much just as fat. Unless you are a hardcore gamer, you don't need anything bigger than the Mini. The Mini is smart. It's faster than the internet we have here at the office. And you can simply just turn that Starlink on and off. Rather than just leaving it on, running all your battery down, you have control over it all. Before we exit, these are built into the seats at Ram. You know, give Ram credit. Give them a lot of credit. They are designing these front areas for industries like us. The swivel seats are already built into the chairs. We got a big navigation screen up front. I'm very impressed by Ram and the strides they've made. Even the front looks cool. I mean, this van looks rad. It looks like a tank. Track lighting. This is a drop floor in the Ram. So we built out a step and we put some track lighting underneath. We got our bug wall, bug screens in the doorway. We have our awning up on the roof. And around back in the garage, we already got it set up for a shower. On this side wheel well, on the passenger side, we have our 6-gallon water heater, electric, above the molded water tank that is 33 gallons sitting over that wheel well. And then our outdoor shower. We have our fill for our water tank and our outdoor shower, prime the pump. You know, you can turn on the water, set your mixing valve, set the temperature right, and whoa, get the cameraman. We got an outdoor shower. This is kind of a cool feature. So there's no hardware involved. These are just magnets and they're strong. I can pull this thing off or I can adjust it or move it. But this allows us to do a taut shower curtain and create a huge stall outside. No shower needed inside, right? Look at the size. If we were to build a shower this size inside, it would be a shower on wheels, not a home on wheels. This, once you shower outside, you're not gonna wanna shower inside. On this side, we have what we typically use, which is our Victron components and our Battleborn batteries. There's 400 amp hours running here. We're getting those charged with that SmartSolar via 500 watts of solar on the roof. We're also doing the Orion XS, that 50 amp charger that powers those batteries when the van's running. You don't have to even be driving, just fire that thing up. You're sending 50 amps of power back to your batteries. And then our inverter. So our inverter is also a charger. That allows us to charge via shore power on the other side of the van and plug this bad boy in. Extra outlet out back. I always think someone's gonna have a stand-up paddleboard that's gonna need some power, and here you go. Right in the back of the garage. No hardware, but we have our magnetic covers. We have our bug walls. We talked about that Starlink Mini. You can see we mounted that on the roof. We can mount that without a roof rack. Even on a less than 20-foot length van, we're putting 500 watts of solar up there, an awning, an AC, fan, Starlink, and there's still some roof space up there. This has been fun. Thanks for tuning in. If you have questions about this build, please let us know. Give us a call. Check out our website. We have a lot of examples, multiple tours to show you. I'm David. This is Boho Vans and Buttercup.